Hello everyone, welcome to Telli Talks, where we talk about life, growth, relationships, and all things in between. This episode is sponsored by Classic Cat and 8 Lab. I have a very special guest with me today, Dr. Anton.
Thanks for having me.
No, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
We're being very good today. We're drinking our water.
You know that I have an alcohol. I have a
Alkaline.
No, I have an allergy on alcohol.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never met anyone with an alcohol allergy.
When I was a student in medical school, all of the doctors, experienced with the different substances. The first substance is alcohol, actually, and I tried because I came from a Jewish family, and it's not super, it's not very common in my family that somebody's drink alcohol and stuff. So when I was like 18, the first time I tried the vodka, and I started like swelling, and I felt that my throat
Closed.
closed, and that's it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
So never
I tried.
again.
No, I tried a couple times, and
So it's all
It doesn't-
alcohol, not just vodka.
does matter. It does matter.
Oh
So
my
it's some
gosh.
like radicals. I don't know, like it's the chemical process, and some of the like molecules make me
Wow.
swelling. So yeah, so this is the water.
Well, cheers to water. Cheers to that.
Actually, this is the best drink ever.
For your body, absolutely. I feel like I don't drink sodas. I hardly drink juices unless they're like green juice for like breakfast or something. But water, if I'm not drinking alcohol. But I only drink alcohol on Mondays, so don't judge me. It's only on Mondays.
Who am I to judge? No, I would love to drink, I guess.
But there's other things too.
Yes.
There's other things that you could do.
Yeah.
So for the people that don't know who you are, can you tell us about your journey and how you got to where you are today?
I'm trying to put like in a short story. So I guess for you it's unique because I'm a first Russian who you interviewed,
Yeah, I haven't had anyone that's Russian on the show at all.
especially now,
Very special.
because we are banned everywhere, which is my heart are broken.
Yes.
So 2 years ago, like almost 2 years ago, I left from my country because of the war. I'm a doctor, and I was okay, let's not say like super, but I was successful in my country, in Moscow. I have had my own TV show. I actually was a bachelor, the Bachelor TV show. I was the Bachelor in Russia. It's the same like
Oh,
in the United States.
wow,
Like,
I didn't know
it was
that.
very popular, very popular. It was the COVID time, so people in 2020 just was sitting home and like watching the Bachelor, and I was like, pfft. Yeah. So, and then I sold my own TV show about the medicine to Federal Channel. I have in my own hospital with my partner, and I have my toothpaste, and
We're going to talk about the toothpaste, guys.
yeah. So, a lot of things are going on, and I've invested my knowledge and money actually to develop the whole industry in there, because of my great grandfather was the founder and the first man who developed the first institute of dentistry in Russia.
Oh, wow.
In 1932. So I'm a dentist, and I'm
Your
from Russia.
great-grandfather
Yes,
developed
correct.
the first institute of dentistry in Russia.
Correct.
Wow.
Like specific institute just only for dentistry. It was like before, like as the part, but he makes like a higher degree.
Wow.
Yes. So I kind of from dynasty, and I didn't choose dentistry. Dentistry chose me actually. So yeah, and before the war was happened, everything was like perfect, just perfect. And I'm like, okay, here we are, like $5 million on the account and stuff. And I left Russia right before war began. And because I have my green card, and to keep your green card, you have to be here like for 6 months in a year. And actually, they gave me a green card because I'm a unique specialist, like extraordinary specialist in medicine. And I will explain you more if you want about like my medicine stuff, like because I'm super addicted to it, super passionate and addicted. It's my life actually.
Right.
And yeah, and because of I have a couple 100,000 followers in my Instagram, I started be against the war as like I believe every normal human against the violence and stuff. So they basically banned me and technically I can go back.
So you were speaking out on your Instagram
Yes.
while you were still in Russia.
No. I
You left already.
left before the war began.
Got it.
I left in October 2021 with with the plans to be back and finished all of my stuff, and we just started there. So basically, in one night, I just lost everything, and it's not a drama. It's a tragedy. So my old parents are there, and I cannot, maintain and handle it like it was before because I'm here. And I cannot sell my house. I just built my first new house near Moscow, beautiful one. And I cannot sell it. I quit from my hospital. I cannot sell my toothpaste there. Yeah.
So they pretty much, you built a life in Russia. You're from Russia.
Yes.
You're born there. Your family's well known there. You did reality TV there. You were
Yes.
the Bachelor in Russia.
Yes.
And you left
Yes.
to America.
Yes.
And within a year time span that you were in America, getting your visa,
Green card.
your green card, they banned you from coming back.
They didn't do this officially, but the rumors, brought some information for me. It's like high risk to be in Russia for me. So they can put me in a prison for 15 years just because of I used word war. Because they don't call it war, it's like special military operation, which is completely disagree, like strongly disagree. It's like inhuman, unnecessary war between almost two. It's like imagine California and Colorado. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. I said like, please stop war because my friend. I mean, it's not about like my personal experience with the Ukrainian friends and stuff, because I used to believe that humanity now live in real civilization. Like we are civilian people that doesn't matter who you are, your color, your nationality,
Right.
your whatever.
We're human at the end of the day.
I used to believe in it, but Telli, it's very hard to be mentally stable when something like happened to you. So with my family, it was like during the Holocaust, like horrible stuff, and yeah.
So are you able to talk to your family that's in
Yes,
Russia now?
yes,
You're
yes,
able
yeah,
to
yeah.
talk to them.
And actually, 2 days ago, they just got their visa. My
Oh,
mom and my
nice.
dad, and I can't wait to hug them.
Oh, nice.
Just
so
can't wait. Like
so they're
almost
able to
years.
come here now and visit and stay,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah, September
Yeah.
5th at my birthday, my 37th birthday.
Oh, nice. That's a great birthday present.
Yeah, yeah, I can't wait.
Oh, my God. How long has it been since you last seen them?
2 years.
2 years. Oh, wow. So when
Yeah.
everything started,
Yeah.
that's when you
I
kind of
couldn't
just...
do it. Yeah.
You couldn't go back and you were able to talk to them, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it like
It's different.
Tell it it's very hard to explain for you guys, like how it feels like when my dad just like spoke with me on the phone and he tell me like, maybe you don't need to use these or that words.
Yeah.
And like, in America with the freedom of speech and stuff, and blah, blah, which is actually not in effect, but the illusion much better than,
Oh, 110%. And it's crazy that it's not crazy. It's just different cultures. It's different cultures practice different things, just like the culture in Saudi Arabia and their perception of women, which is changing,
Right.
but it's different than it
Right.
is here in America.
Absolutely.
And the same thing with how it is in Russia, and just certain words that might not be okay for that culture to hear or use, where it's here, it's like, no, that's what it is. It's more of like that it's not an opinion, that's a fact. And it's just, I'm just stating the fact,
Right.
as opposed to like them being kind of oblivious to what is really going on.
Right.
And you're just letting them know, like, hey,
Right.
this is what's going on. And to me, it sounds like the culture is teaching them something else than
for
what it
like
actually
for
is.
many years is the part of the plan. Actually, this is my humble opinion. This is the part of the plan, USSR and stuff like, unfortunately, and as the consequences, even more. So the war, I escaped, and all of those Russians, they cannot, like, the whole world cannot distinguish who good and who bad, and they
Right.
banned all of those Russians. So as long as you have a like burgundy passport, which is Russian color on the passport, all the door closed. All the door closed. Even though
Wow.
like I'm example, so I escape it. I strongly disagree. I'm here to develop my like everything here for this
Right.
country. Yeah, and still it's hard to be like in some position. Imagine. So this is the civilization that we deserve right now.
It's intense, and it's
Very.
how do you cope with that in your mind on a daily basis?
Only love matter. Only love. And I believe in this concept. I'm trying to explain you as simple as I can. I do believe in God. And for me, the concept of the God is that he or she or it just mimic to you, mimic to me, glass or table, him,
And
camera,
everything,
everything.
yes.
The God is everything. We got this ticket as a roller coaster. We just forgot where from, like, where's a home, the past lives and stuff and stuff and stuff. I don't believe that human's life is just like short period with no, background or further whatever processes. We're not able to understand it,
Yeah.
right?
So
Because
you
of the
you
program.
feel like almost like our soul travels into
Yeah.
different bodies.
So
How do you see like the cycle of life?
I don't know about the like, Louis C.K. Louis C.K. was very hard on it about the not Louis C.K. The guy Richard to the Office, the TV show Office, Richard Gervais. So he said that like it's stupid, and I agree with him. And at the same time, I believe it's something like kinda happened like after like. That's what I believe, and he said like it's very stupid to like
The afterlife.
believe in the reincarnation because you reincarnate to someone else. It will be someone else.
Yeah, I
Not
don't.
you. So I would say that we are gods. Okay, it's like much more than
Like
just
God is in us.
we
like
are
we are
gods.
part of-
We are basically gods. If he mimicked to us, we are part of him.
Right.
And we just mimic. I have had psychedelic experience in like a long time ago, and I can we talk about it?
Yeah, absolutely.
We're in America, right? We can talk about like
Yeah, we can
experiences,
talk about
right?
whatever.
So yeah, and I transparently saw it, like that I belong to that divine. And you and everything a reflection. So if you question how I keep myself mentally stable after what happened, I just watching a movie, and only one feeling that I have for now, the other feelings I just like cancel, just deny it. Only love. And do you know who's Dr. Joe Dispenza?
No.
You never heard about him. Dr. Oh, you have to check him. It's very interesting. This is how your consciousness can operate your biology and how you can regulate the processes and stuff. And it's according to science.
Okay.
It's like, it's the field with Eckhart Tolle, Dr. Joe Dispenza. Who else? Jiddu Krishnamurti, maybe.
So how do they perceive? Because like I've done ayahuasca, which we've discussed,
Right.
and I do feel like ayahuasca puts you in an outer body experience where you
Right.
can visually kind of see yourself and what your conscious thinks,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So in my ayahuasca journey, and one of the times that I did ayahuasca, I saw myself, but it wasn't me, if that makes sense. It was maybe
Sure.
me in a past life
Sure.
where I was a leader of women, and I was had this spirit animal where it was a wolf, and I was able to telepathically communicate with my wolf into the things that we were doing.
Right.
So I do believe that, you know, certain parts of your brain aren't being used all the time at one particular time. But I feel like if you, let's just say with ayahuasca or LSD or acid or whatever, triggers that part of your brain, which you already naturally have, like as a dopamine, right? To be more effective at that moment in time.
Questionable. Questionable because I think we all have a programmers, like programmer that you in your realization, all right?
Right.
And your brain has like eternity, like ability, like many abilities. You can't even imagine how strong your brain. And I believe in this concept that a little bit, not a little bit, blocked from other function. And when you use, like, I'm not recommend, okay, but when you use something like psychoactive to see what's going on in your process, so basically you have two neurons and you have a connection between them, right? With this particular path. So what you do with ayahuasca or LSD is like a different neurons start creating new paths.
Your cross, right. And connecting though.
And connecting. And it could be like in 1,000 millions ways, which means that your ability of your brain, I don't know what the word in English is.
Expands, grows.
Yes. And I believe
That's
also,
a good way to look at it as well too.
Listen about that. Do you have a thoughts?
Of course.
They are yours or not?
Right.
Yes or no?
That I'm kind of like.
Yes or no? Most of them. Yes or no? Can you, if you said yes, can you stop it for 10 seconds, please? Okay, for 5.
Okay.
Can you stop thinking for 5 seconds? Can you do this?
No.
No. Which means like the
your brain's constantly going.
Yes, but your thoughts, I believe, your thoughts already exist.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Like iCloud.
Yeah.
And your brain is just like a Wi-Fi, right? The router that connect with the, certain clouds. Which means, like, let's go back to your question, how you stay mentally stable. I found the way how to connect myself to other clouds, to feel my body, to give my body experience with the good things rather than bad things.
Yes.
You get it?
Yes.
So the ayahuasca and stuff just showed me the way. So if you will ask me, or you say, I have some with me, right? Would you use it as like, keep it? So once more than enough for me.
Yeah.
So I just found the way, like okay, here. Now I know where is it. And I can be...
You can build off of that.
Yeah. Let's connect all of those information. I apologize for my English because it's not my native. So the thoughts already exist, but your body is unique, right? And your body have like many of options, like a millions of options. It depends where you connect.
That makes sense.
And you can jump.
Do you feel like that connection to, like, let's say how you kind of paraphrased how you connect, like, let's say it's an iCloud, right? And you're the Wi-Fi and your receptors are going to different clouds, right?
Yes.
Do you feel like that connection is within your thoughts, or do you think that's something that, like you said, God already instilled in you? Because like with me, I believe like your steps are already like preordained. What your path is in life is already there because that's what God made it be, right?
Right.
So when you're I guess like connecting to these different different thoughts or different ways to go about different
Right.
situations to feel
Mhm.
better inside.
Mhm.
Do you feel like that's already destined, or do you feel like that's your thoughts?
I would say 80% of destiny and 20% of, this is the game. Remember we told that it's the roller coaster? This is the game, and we're here for experience,
Right.
right? And experience for someone is like the bad experience, for someone is the good experience, and it depends of how you operate and what about the level of your consciousness, I guess.
Right.
And one of my favorite author, Bernard Werber, have you heard about him? He described that idea about the heaven and the earth, the connection. It's like metaphorical, of course. And he said it all about weight of your soul. So let's say if this game and you come here over and over and over, and you gaining some weight, and it's related to level of your consciousness. So let's say if you're young soul, you not have like much experience, and so you're not like,
Right.
you're not high level conscious. You not have like
You're not at your top
right.
conscious
But if
self.
like I met many people as a dentist, right? And I love to analyze. I love to because all is one. You
Yeah.
like
We're just one human race.
right.
Yeah, I understand that.
So, and I met people like, let's say 20 years old, and I watch on them, and I felt that like they're much older.
Oh, yeah. But do you feel like, with that being said, do you feel like, you know how I went back to like, so for me, my belief is that your body is just a shell. And
It is.
your interior, your soul, is what transfers onto the next life, or, in whatever that might be, into the next vessel, right? So it's like, let's say, like you have, I don't know, 100 lives, right? Like this is my life now, and this is my however many years I live. And then when this life is done, when I'm done in this particular vessel as
Right.
as Telly Swift, my soul moves on to another version of myself,
Right.
but still my soul, but it might be a different vessel.
Yes.
Whatever vessel that might be, whatever name that might be, whatever life that might be. So that is like how I view life, like as far as afterlife, or, like and I do believe that like things that happened in the past, like for example, the ayahuasca experience that I have, where I was in the jungle leading thousands of women. Now I have an association where I lead women, where it just still comes into like, I guess, fruition, like
Right.
it still comes into your present, but it's a part of your past.
And this is your program.
Yes. So this is
80% of destiny.
Yes.
And 20% of like
Change,
your
or like
5
whatever
cents,
your
right?
your
Or maybe-
sprinkle to it is.
Yeah.
No, 110%.
It's very, very interesting to live. But I'm not sure if I wanna be born again. I'm not sure.
No.
I'm not sure. So I'm 36 now, right?
Okay.
If you say like, what's your best age, like physically or mentally, I would say like 22. But if you give me an opportunity to flip me back to my 22, I said like, no.
No, I disagree with you on that.
Disagree.
I disagree.
Please.
I think that mentally, physically, emotionally, I'm more stable and more in tune with myself at 36. I'm 36 too.
Okay.
So at 36, then I was at 22. At 22, I feel like I had more kind of like a mind where I wasn't as focused or as in tune with what it is that I wanted to do, or even in a point where I was more like stable within myself, or like what it is that I wanted to put into this world, I guess. I feel like at 22, I was still making careless decisions, or like, things that I wouldn't make at 36.
Right. But we call it youth.
Oh yeah, 110%.
And still, youth is beautiful, wonderful, fabulous. but I want to be back again and like.
Yeah, I wouldn't go back to my
Yeah,
22.
right.
I'm
That's what I
happier
said.
at 36. Yes.
No. I'm happy in my 36.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. But I said like if we get an opportunity to be back in our youth,
Yeah.
I would say like no.
No. Yeah. I
I'm
wouldn't
good.
want to relive my younger years, because I feel like if I did, knowing what I know now, it would change my path on who I am today.
Right.
And I don't like I'm okay
Everything
with
perfect.
Yeah, I'm okay
Everything
with it.
perfect.
That's why I believe that like your path is already destined. You know, like even if you did things at 22 that you wouldn't do at 36, it was going to happen anyways, because it's already preordained. It's already meant to be.
Agree.
So that's like that's just my vision, and I feel like it's similar to your vision, just in
Absolutely.
a different sense.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad that like, out of all the things that you've been through in life, like you're at a point now where you're happy and you're doing what it is that you want to do for.
It's very interesting, Telly, because for now I don't have nothing compared to that I had. You know what I mean?
But
Right.
mentally you're at peace.
Yes, I'm super happy, and I enjoy that. Have you heard the Love, Death? Have you watched the Love, Death and Robots?
No.
Love, Death and Robots, Netflix. So
Love, Death, and Robots?
yes, it's
No,
the
I haven't.
perfect philosophical like 10 minutes sketch show, and it was episode about Zima Blue. Zima Blue. I want a tattoo actually about the Zima Blue. So bad. So Zima Blue was a superhuman, right? Who chose to live like longer for 200 years or even more, and he like almost a keyboard, like half robot and half like, and he didn't get he haven't interviewed for like many years, right? And he decided to give him his like last interview. I don't want to like open the
Tell the whole story, right.
whole story. And he said like, "This is my last interview," and he told the story about like his popularity, blah blah blah, success, like at the high level. And he said like, "But you know what? I was that robot in 80s who just cleaned the pools, swimming pools, like the ceramic in the swimming pools. He was the robot who swimming pool, and now I became this." He said. Are you still following me?
Yes.
And he said like, "This is my last interview, and I want you as an interviewer to film it, how I'm gonna perform my last time." And he jumped to the swimming pool.
And cleaned it?
He jumped to swimming pool, and he started to destroy himself. And from himself,
wow.
It was small. Oh my goosebumps! So the small robot that start polishing the swimming pool. You get it? And he said like, "This is my piece. Simple things. I'm going home." So I started enjoying the simple things, and once
The things that matter.
it is matter. Like, be grounded. We will find something, but after.
Yes.
As long as we're here, let's
Live in the moment.
and being humans.
110%.
So now I started my life from the scratch, and I made it once, and I will made it twice, maybe even better.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm a kind of unique specialist, but as the bureaucracy system, I have to have my path. So as the foreign trained dentist, I need to apply to university for residential program to get my license. All right.
Right.
But before it, you have to pass your board exam. Nightmare. Nightmare. Like equally with the students who just finished the medical school here in the United States. Native. They're like native speaking English. So I just passed my board exam.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's a really big deal. It's like the same as get the passport. So I need to apply to university, and some university want me there, and I'm enjoying my next chapter.
And that's what life is about, though. Enjoyment and peace
right
within yourself.
Yeah.
Because once you start trying to determine your peace and your happiness through other unfortunate events in life, or just like things that has happened in the past. It just makes it so your mind is cluttered, and to live life with a cluttered mind is so hard and toxic, and it's like you're almost like you're killing yourself,
Yes.
before your time.
Suicide.
And yeah, exactly. And and I just feel like happiness is not hard to obtain if that's what it is that you truly want. But not everybody wants that. They say they want it. They say they want peace, and then they go towards destruction. They say they want happiness, and they go towards drama and negativity. So it's like you could say you want it, but you have to actually mean it and go get it, and not just like lead into things that don't necessarily make you happy.
Right.
So I just feel like it's different. It's different for everyone, but you have an amazing journey, an amazing story, and
So far, yeah.
and it's still gonna go, and it's still gonna be in a positive direction, as long as that's where you want it to go. Like you have this.
No. You're right. You're absolutely right, and I actually agree. And I changed my word. I changed my word in the proportion. Remember, I said like destiny, 80% of destiny, and 20%, like let's say 90%. Because I try to escape from my dentistry because I already done.
But it's coming back to you. It came back.
Slap me, like
Yeah.
Go treat people. Treat people, which is people like a patient told me that it was good though.
And you have this amazing toothpaste.
So
Tell us about the toothpaste.
Oh, the toothpaste. It took me 5 years to create the right formula, and it was the first toothpaste that I brought to Russia with CBD. You know that, like
CBD infused toothpaste.
CBD infused toothpaste, organic, no fluoride, because I believe fluoride kill you.
Fluoride's so bad for your teeth.
Yeah, but
They say it's good, but it's
it's bad for your pineal gland. It kills your creativity, actually. There's like many researches about it, and many. It doesn't help with the cavity. We just recently spoke with a friend of mine who like said, "Listen, Anton, I have a question for you as for a dentist. People brushing their teeth with fluoride, with those cheap toothpastes with full of fluoride, and still have cavity. What's the point?"
Yeah, what is the point? Because they honestly say that like mouthwash is better than toothpaste for your teeth, depending on the type of toothpaste. But it's like bacteria wise, the mouthwash gets more of what the toothpaste is supposed to. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not a dentist. But
I think that you brush your teeth with the brush,
right,
not with the
bristle.
toothpaste.
Right.
I think the toothpaste ingredients are also questionable.
Yeah.
And I think it's like, the huge corporation as the... Oh, yeah, let's drop it. I mean, this is the huge corporation who produce the toothpaste, the shampoos, the gels,
Right.
and stuff.
Generic, yeah.
They need to sell somehow, right?
Just like everything else, just
Let-
like the
let-
pharmacy industry.
That's
Where
what I'm
it's like
talking
you're
about. I just don't want to
consistent,
lose
yeah, no,
it.
at 110%, where you're like consistently selling stuff so people could continuously buy
Right.
it, to where instead of it helping more, it's more of a necessity to get it more because you need to keep up and maintain
Right.
with
Right.
whatever prescription, whatever toothpaste, whatever it is.
And look what happened. If you become to be a non-conceptual with any kind of product, any kind of philosophy, you become dangerous for the system, and they're trying to, blocks you somehow. But we still do our stuff. So
Yeah.
this is organic toothpaste with no mint. It's orange. I know that you haven't tasted it yet, but it's orange there. And the idea about the toothpaste,
Orange is good for odor too.
yeah,
I know that because I use like this spray for my dogs when they go inside the house, and if they pee or something, like the
Right.
orange gets rid of the smell.
Galitosis. Galitosis is the bad breath. Which galitosis causes bacteria. And
So galitosis is different from halitosis.
No, the halitosis. Halitosis. Halitosis?
Halitosis.
Halitosis is the bacteria produced,
In your mouth.
in your mouth. And let's do step by step. It's like mess, right? So this is the orange toothpaste, especially. My niche is weed lovers.
Okay.
Why? Because once you're high, you don't want to damage your taste buds with mint toothpaste. It's you rather want to get the dessert, right?
Right.
So when I made toothpaste as the dessert,
So it's toothpaste for stoners, specifically for stoners.
it actually I named it like Stoner's paste
That is crazy. With CBD.
with CBD.
CBD toothpaste that's good for your teeth. No fluoride.
And
Helps with breath,
yes,
but doesn't get rid of the feeling of you being high from the taste of the mint, because you don't have no mint.
no mint, not high. When you high and just try. When you high and you start brushing your teeth with the mint toothpaste, it's like it's burn your mouth because all of your receptors are like ready to get something sweet, and here's the mint.
So it's almost like it deactivates kind of like the feeling of what you're experiencing at the time.
Yes.
I've never thought about it that way. Yeah.
Get it? Yeah.
I've
Stoner's
never-
paste. This is my niche
Oh wow.
because I struggled a lot because I can go to the bed without brushing my
Of course.
teeth, right?
Yeah.
And every time I'm like, oh my god, it's like mint just killing me. And the orange, and I skip my dessert because I try to keep my abs.
Yeah.
And like instead of it, I'm just brushing my teeth with my orange toothpaste.
Oh my
This is the
goodness.
idea.
Now I definitely gotta go home and test the waters for sure. I am super
You see,
excited about
and
that.
it's not me created. It's already exists. I just like
Formulated
you
it.
said, vessel.
Yes.
Vessel, something. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And
That's
last week, I went to Kid Cudi house, the musician,
Yes.
and I took the impression of his teeth because I help him to Gabby and Alien, the grills master, which is like the best grills. I would wear it for sure, and it's just like idea pops up in my head. What if, because I seen a lot of celebrity teeth, okay, and I would say they're not all good.
Oh yeah. And not just celebrities, but there's a lot of people that don't take care of their teeth.
Yes, but they can take care at one point. But the celebrities don't want to. This is how I'm not celebrity, but this is how I understand them. They don't want to leave the house because of a lot of things like around them, and they're like, I don't want to go to a dentist because I need to wait or something. And like the idea pops up in my head, like, what about the hygiene service? We're gonna travel like on a
Mobile.
Ford Bronco, mobile, very modern with EMS technology, which is I surprised not many dentists, like actually 2 dentists in the whole LA County using a modern technology for hygiene. Why? I don't know.
Yeah, especially out here with
Well-
with celebrities, like you said, no one wants to wait, or everyone wants that special treatment. Like when you go to an office and you're of stature, let's just say a celebrity, you don't want to wait in line, or you don't want other people to see you and stop you and
That's
take
what I'm
pictures.
saying.
And
That's what I'm saying.
the
That's-
extraness of everything.
Right.
Yes.
So the idea, like, we will come to your place, taking care of you perfectly, because we have a technology from Europe, not from Russia, from Europe, Switzerland, Germany, actually the best technology still. And I create the name of that company. Imagine
What's it called?
Ford Bronco with the, I would say, like almost like RV with dental chair, like very comfortable with a PS.
So you would open up
listen-
like a gut out a Ford Bronco and make it like a mobile dentistry.
Yes, but on the side of that, the name of the company, Name of the company, Dental Fear Factory.
Dental Fear Factory. What is the fear factory in that?
Like everybody afraid dentist. And I think it's the brilliant idea to name it Dental Fear Factory. And when you'd like a liquid death, liquid death,
Yeah, the water.
the
Yeah.
water, and I like we will do super gentle, super modern hygiene, and we just like opposite Dental Fear Factory. I
Where
guess
it's like you're scared, but it's really gentle.
oh, the
Like
most
the
gentle.
opposite. Yeah.
Yes. So
That's
I
pretty
love
cool.
Dental Fear Factory.
That's
And
pretty
I
cool.
would love to make a collaboration, like in terms of merch, with local authority. You know that brand, no? The local
Yeah.
authority and Dental Fear Factory. It sounds for me as
That's pretty cool.
yeah,
Because, like you said, people are scared to go to the dentist. They're scared to get that, like, dental treatment and be in pain and, like, that aspect of it. But, like, you've helped me with my grill, and it was a smooth process, and my grill fits perfect, and I love it. So, I can't wait for that for you. And I can't wait to, like, try my toothpaste and enjoy what's to come with what you're bringing here to America,
yeah.
with all that you're doing.
You wanna hear about the human's body from my perspective of you?
Let me know.
What makes me unique in the special in a dentistry is the holistic approach, which means we have 3 points in our body that keep us in balance. We live in gravity field, and your center of your body, pelvis, is the center of your gravity, and any center should be balanced. So for human, because we like, with 2 legs, with head, center balanced with your feet and your bite, because the jaw is only one bone in your skull that able to move. So imagine if you chew on your right side more than left side, but we symmetrical species, which means the right and left side we have the same muscles, right? If you chew on your right side more than left side, your right side muscle go into hypertonus.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure you seen the bodybuilders, they
Yeah.
walk like that, because in a hypertonus muscles are big but short, but muscle connecting with the bones. Are you still with me? If you have a hypertonus on your right side, your head moves like that.
Right. Instead of,
And we adaptable species, and brain unconsciously know what better for you,
so
And
how do you
li-
shift
li-
that?
and to fix it, your body move your shoulder, and everything are connected with everything. Or if you have a distal position of your jaw, not much enough space for oxygen, and your head move forward, and you have a tension in your
Your
trapezius, neck, whatever. Do you understand it? So before you start do any fillings, crowns, veneers, you have to know how the bite should be from longevity and anti-aging perspective. You get me? So how I do this, how I'm fixing the bite, this is what your question?
Yes.
We use a technology, we call it gnathonermuscular technology, dentistry, gnathonermuscular dentistry. So we're basically relaxing the muscles, and we give you to find physiologic position, like optimal bite position for your jaw, and then we fix it with braces, fillings, biomimetic composite, veneers, but in the concept.
Of knowing how your bite is structured initially.
Remember with your unbelievable husband, that when I changed his jaw position, did he told you this?
Yes. I was there. I saw it. No, it's amazing and incredible how the structure of your jaw and your bite can change your balance.
So
And I've physically seen that.
yes, so I wanna mix all of those knowledge about the human's body, because I don't know any dentist in the world who combine those knowledge about like chiropractic,
Agreed.
like movement therapy or something, with the like main specialization. You know what I mean?
No, I agree.
Yeah. So this is my
Surprisingly.
main focus. And also, I have a research. Unfortunately, I haven't finished it because of what happened about the cerebral palsy. Kids with cerebral palsy. I have like around 30 kids. When I fix their jaw position, they acting with their hands
Wow.
differently because everything is connected. And this is my side, like
Passion.
this is my passion in science, because this is, as you said, this is vehicle or vessel, shell.
Yes.
I wanted to understand what is it, and it's always with me, and I like investigate myself, like, and if we at one point can combine consciousness, as we spoke about jaw dispense, like meditation, psychedelic experience and stuff, and with the body understanding, without any AI and medicine, we can live longer, happy, in love and stuff, because it makes you
amazing.
aware.
Yeah, that would be incredible when you get to that point. It's gonna be unmatched.
I need 3 years.
3 years? I can't wait to see what 3 years has.
It's like less than, like, faster than blink.
I cannot. No, it'll be fast because 3 years comes, and next thing you know, it's 3 years, and you're just like, where did the time go? It just happens so fast. So tell everybody where they can find you, what you have going on, where they could buy your toothpaste, all that good stuff, where your mobile truck is, when it's going to be available, all of
My
that stuff.
Instagram, it's just like one place, and you will find everything in my Instagram.
And what's your Instagram?
My Instagram, dr.krivorotov.
And we'll put that on the bottom because Dr. K, he's going to go by Dr. K now.
Dr. K, yes.
You can say your last name one time.
My full name, Dr. Anton Krivorotov.
Krivorotov.
Yes!
Krivorotov.
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 Yes.
Dr. Krivorotov.
Yeah.
Find him, and that is it for Telli Talks.
Thanks for having me.
No, thanks for coming.